earthquakes, typhoons, snowstorms, and other natural disasters. We never know when we will experience disasters in the near future, big or small. During these times, people want to stay informed. First, am I safe? And once I know my situation, then what should I do? The purpose of the Choongnam Safety app is to inform Choongnam residents of disasters and accidents as quickly as possible and help users determine the risks and dangers in their immediate vicinity. If the Choongnam Safety app determines that the user is in potential danger, the user can respond promptly by making use of the disaster action tips provided by the app. The app also provides routes to nearby earthquake and flood shelters, hospitals, and other facilities on a map so that the user can evacuate safely. Once the user has selected which disasters to be kept up to date on, the app sends out push alarms with detailed information when that particular disaster occurs. The app provides breaking news about earthquakes, typhoons, floods, snowstorms, landslides, heat waves, and 7 other natural disasters, as well as traffic accidents, fires, and 5 other social disasters. The user can see the information either in map or list form and can filter that information by location and disaster severity. The user can also share that information with friends and family. The next feature is a tab called My Menu. This allows users to determine the disaster's damages and dangers based on their location. When an earthquake occurs, it is possible for the user's location to suffer strong tremors but little damages. Rather than feeling vague fear about an occurring disaster, the app helps the user to clearly understand the situation and figure out the proper response. The app provides users with specific guidance on how to handle each disaster, as well as directions to evacuation shelters, hospitals, and pharmacies on a map. Or if the user would prefer specific tips on how to proceed, he can click the Action Tips button and check which steps to take. You can choose whether you are preparing for, in the middle of, or facing the after effects of the disaster. You can also choose the action tips based on your location. Another feature of My is that the user can share their personal safety information. It is a huge comfort to know that you are not alone during fearful times. Safety sharing allows a user to know the extent of damages that other people nearby felt. And My Safety Alerts lets the user's loved ones and acquaintances know the situation and danger that the user is in. Safety is a feature that provides necessary information on how to prepare for a disaster. It provides safety information for each season, as well as emergency response tips for each disaster, and even general-purpose tips for medical emergencies. If you click on the earthquake safety information, the app provides an action plan, a list of necessary emergency supplies, educational videos, and information on earthquake simulation centers. You can reserve a spot at these simulation centers through the app. In addition, the Emergency Situation Tips menu provides instructions on how to perform CPR, treat burns, and use fire extinguishers. The app also takes into account the user's understanding and provides the correct action plan based on the user selecting yes or no according to his situation. CPR requires 30 chest compressions at a speed of 100 compressions per minute. The app provides a counter at the correct speed to help the user perform CPR correctly. The user can select which people to share disaster information and the user's safety information with, as well as choose which disasters and the scale of the disaster to receive notifications about. The app provides action tips and educational videos based on the user's age, area of residence, and disaster of interest. Finally, Choongnam Safety provides users with necessary action tips through the weather menu information. Most weather reports include esoteric information that most users can't easily understand. The Choongnam Safety app provides weather reports using simple language that the user can understand easily. The app also provides tips on how to respond based on current weather conditions. The Choongnam Safety app is a helpful tool that protects users and their families from the dangers of disasters.